Fuck you, you can't use this here. Okay.
No, you have to use it there. You have to use it a little bit over.
Yeah, I know. So now I've got birthday candles and no volleyball.
There's got to be a third-sized ball somewhere that we can put back.
Wow.
And that'll be the solution. We don't know the puzzle yet, but the solution will be having put back 3 different-sized balls. I guess where they, belong.
Oh, Keith. Does the guide have weapon power stats? I'd love to know if a 3-wood is more powerful than a rusty axe. I assume it is.
No, the rusty axe is the most powerful melee weapon in the game.
No, that you're thinking about the pickaxe of despair.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about the axe. The axe is the most powerful but slowest weapon in the game.
No, that's the pickaxe. I have a pickaxe and an axe.
I know how we can figure it out without looking into the guide.
Wow,
this bad man just came right at you.
Creepy.
What a jerk.
No, watch. This is the slow one.
You should get him. You should get him right now with the sword.
Yeah!
Get him with the sword. Get him with the
sword.
sword.
Oh, I don't have the sword.
Why not?
Because I'm a dummy. I gotta die. I'll die and reload.
Did you just save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy rules. I love this. If all the ghosts were as interesting as this one, I might hate this game 5% less.
I do have damage stats here and stuff. Okay.
I can't believe you tried to Keith-splain to me about which melee weapon in the game was the slow but powerful one. Oh my god. You wretch.
Axe is better than
Rusty axe is better than a 3-wood?
Yeah, rusty axe is better than 3-wood.
I
can read the thing.
Are you a joke?
Rusty axe is the last of the 3 building world weapons, all of which seem to do identical amounts of damage. The rusty axe is the quickest of them, and despite its size, its range is actually a bit better than the aluminum bats.
But they're talking. I think that's talking about building world first time, because we've had this axe for a while. So we probably got this in the first building world.
I can look it up. What is it? It was a
rusty axe.
No, the
3-wood.
3-wood golf clubs. Oh, the golf clubs are all temporary weapons.
Yeah, so that's why I assume they're more powerful because they're temporary.
All right. So let's see. Standard attack, damage 5, speed 7 versus rusty axe, damage 4, speed 5.
So
3-wood is stronger.
Okay.
Special attack, damage 8, charge 6 versus damage 6, charge 7.
Can we get stats on the 5 and 6 iron? I assume they're not as good as the 3-wood.
Confirmed. 3-wood best.
Are they
fucking stupid because
Are they better than the rusty axe?
They're slightly better. They do the same damage. But they are a little bit faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the reason that the woods hit the ball so far is because they're, made of light wood that bounces the thing off it better. The irons are solid metal. Should do way more damage than a wood.
Yeah.
It's wood is in the name.
Yeah, the other ones are called iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, they are totally using like golf logic for the damage stats on those.
Right,
which is what I assumed.
Mistaking,
yeah,
it's mistaking how far it can hit a ball with being a better weapon.
yeah.
But a human body is not a golf ball.
And guys, that's true.
That's true.
That is true.
You can take that to the bank.
Yeah.
And they'll say, "Why? What? What are you saying?"
I don't know why this popped into my head yesterday. Is in like the motivational speech moment in the Lego Movie, where Emmett is like giving a speech where he's trying to like rally everybody together to like join forces. Everyone's like hurling insults at him, and he's like, "It's true. I'm generally unintelligent and cowardly and afraid."
Wait, who is this?
The main character of the Lego Movie. There's like a moment where
right. Oh yeah,
there's like all these like it's like all the Lego DC superheroes and Gandalf and Dumbledore, and he has to like give a rousing speech to convince everybody to rally together against the president business, but instead they're all just like, "You suck, I'm out of here." Abe Lincoln is like, "A house divided against itself would be better than this," and then he takes off in a rocket chair.
That's a pretty good movie.
It's a fucking great movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I bet you had to watch it more than me.
I've seen it many times, but like...
I saw it, let's see, I saw it in the theater, and then that's it.
I've seen it a lot more times than that, but like, it's still good though.
I
also liked the second one. Not as good, and like, I think the first half of the movie I was like, but then it got good at the end. Alright. Oh, I gotta get the golf club. Because this fucking ends here, my glitchy guy. Oh, no.
God.
Mr. Glitch.
Pickaxe of Despair. Damage, 10 of 10. Speed, 1 of 10.
Oh, my, oh, okay. We were walking somewhere, and then all of a sudden... my inventory changed, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? It looked like something disappeared from my inventory. What the hell? And it was the medallion breaking. No! Yeah!
Nice.
Yeah.
Stick him.
No.
Does he have to be on the ground to stick him?
Yeah.
Nice. Stick him.
That's fine. No.
Damn, it's broken. Nah,
fuck you. Come on.
You gotta go back on the get the sword ready.
My
get
guy.
The sword ready.
Why?
Because it.
Oh yeah. Come on. Fuck off.
God, I remember how one time we nailed it and got it so easy.
I do. No.
We should let him get us, I think.
I
mean, look at our health.
I think actually I should get him. Come on. Actually.
I hate the noise that he makes. How come these ghosts don't want to help us take down Walter?
There's too much.
See, the problem with the pickaxe is that it gets him down in one hit.
Yeah.
But then he gets up while we're still recovering.
It sucks. Wicked sucks.
Maybe the answer is gun.
Oh, I forgot all about gun. What about gun, though?
Yeah, you should let him kill. Yeah, this is...
Well, I mean, while we're here, anyways. Yeah, this is maybe not worth it. This maybe is not gonna be happening.
Thank God he just stops sometimes, though, right? Do we have a revolver?
Yeah. I don't think we have any ammo for it, though.
Because it does more than double the damage of the pistol.
Come on, my guy here. No, I guess nothing's doing here.
I think you got to do a charge axe attack. That's what I think we do.
Why?
Because it does a good amount of damage, and the charge is pretty fast. Wow.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
New plan, new strat.
Don't engage.
Yeah. Look at that guy's face.
I think that the strat should be just keep reloading until we get him. That's the strat, I think.
What's the strat? Keep reloading till we get him?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Look how I hit him so many times if he's not going down.
You knocked him down a ton of times.
I know, but even with our fastest weapon, he would still get up before I could use the sword. So I don't know what to do with that.
The guide suggests using the sword. Dietz, the word of Dietz declares.
Well, I can't very well deny the word of Dietz. But I mean, I hit him all those times.
It says here, you'd be wise to use a sword of obedience here to take him out of play for the entire level. To fight him, you'll need to rely on a quick weapon like the rusty axe or a golf club, which we did.
We did.
He gets up very quickly, so have the sword pre-selected in your item slot and move in for a thrust as soon as he begins to fall.
Yikes.
Yeah. So I think we're just waiting too long.
All right, let's see. I'm sure he's going to show up. What's his name?
Richard.
Richard.
Single black coffee.
There we go. Nope.
Good dodge.
Thanks, I did that on purpose.
There you go. I think, he was falling. And I think you hit him again, and it knocked him all the way down. And I think you needed to do it a little earlier.
What?
Oh my god!
What?
This guy's touching our heart.
Excuse me,
He probably
sir.
didn't even wash those hands.
Excuse me.
If you wanted to touch his heart, you gotta wash those hands. Right now, you gotta do it. You got it now.
What? What?
This game is so stupid.
This game is so stupid.
I think you gotta do charge rusty axe.
No, because when I charge, it means a longer recovery. So I think I have to get him with just these little teensies.
Maybe after every connect, just try and use it. Yeah, now, one more.
Come on. Fucker. Fuck you.
Are you pressing the right button?
Yo, fuck yeah, I'm pushing the right button, you son of a bitch. Fuck you. Should have worn a saint medallion.
Hey, do any of the extremely strange people watching this
Wait, didn't I-
that have played the game before have any sword tips?
I think I made this joke already, but Saint Medallion is the patron saint of shitty game mechanics.
Chat's talking about Detective Pikachu instead of being
Fuck
helpful.
off.
I never saw that.
I never saw it.
Never saw it.
Heard it was good.
We planned to see it.
Yeah, I didn't.
You and I literally made plans to see
I
it.
had opportunities to see it that I did not take advantage of because somebody told me I shouldn't.
You canceled on me.
What do you mean?
You canceled on me.
Canceled what?
We were going to go to the drive-in
Okay.
and see it, and we made plans to, and you canceled on me.
No, didn't you, come to me with prospective plans and I said they didn't work for me?
No.
What?
Yeah, we had plans for a day, and you canceled.
Okay, but maybe I had a good reason for it.
I'm not saying you didn't, but it seemed like you were saying I had chances to see it that I didn't take because of you.
I guess I just mean that I feel like was not 100% on board with the plans to begin with, I think, maybe.
Doing a podcast from a car.
Also, I was like, at one point I was like, hey, are we gonna do this Detective Pikachu thing? And you were like, I feel like it's been out for a few weeks now. I feel like we missed the moment. And I was like,
yeah, well, we were going to go the Saturday of its release, and then you were like 3 weeks later was like, hey, do you want to go do the Pikachu thing now?
Recording a commentary track for a movie that's still in theaters is like hardly missing the moment.
But it was then like out of theaters that week.
Nah.
People had already seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. We could still.
I just feel like the
no, you know what? Sonic movie. We're still.
Yes,
we
Sonic
can still
movie.
do Sonic.
We have to do it.
We have to do it.
We have to do it for Sonic movie.
Oh, so for anyone, the plan was Keith wanted to record like a Let's Watch / commentary react whatever a live watch track. A live watch track that you could put over the movie. But he wanted to record it in the theaters, and at first I said, Keith, you're mad. That's impossible. But then I remembered drive-in theaters. We record our thing in a car where we're not disturbing any other guests. Brilliant.
Yeah.
And then we didn't do that. But we're going to do it for Sonic.
We're going to do it for Sonic.
It's happening.
We just got to make sure we find a drive-in that's playing
I have
the Sonic movie.
Oh, shit.
God, I can't believe...
Good point.
It might be out for your birthday.
Oh, wow.
It got delayed to March.
Even after February?
Yeah.
I thought... Oh, okay.
Yeah, it got delayed originally, and then they delayed it again.
That's fun.
Yeah. Well, they have to redo the stupid fucking Sonic that they made. And honestly, I swear to God, and you can check my Twitter, I've always said this, of course it's stupid and bad, but of course it's stupid and bad. Like, I'm not denying that it's terrible, but of course it's terrible. It's Sonic. It's a Sonic movie.
Right.
I think that we should have just all lived with what the mistake that they made.
Like, I never had any real hopes that they would make a great movie. So, like, the idea of, like, oh, they have to fix the Sonic design to fix this movie is, like, so wild to me.
Yeah.
Here's my pet theory, though. My theory is that, like, I bet Sega had been telling them the whole time, like, trust me, Sonic fans are a whole thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna flip out. They're gonna want it a very specific way. And they were like, we're the movie people. This is a different thing.
I just don't understand
Sit
how
in the corner,
final
please.
decision on the design wasn't in Sega's contract with them.
Good point. Or, I mean, hey, that's just my guess. Maybe Sega was on board, or maybe they were convinced. I don't know.
I'm sure if it, like... Whether or not the head of Sega or Sega of America felt this way, does Sega of America still exist?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking up the Sword of Obedience because I want to see if this guide is like, here's the secret to using this thing. I don't think so, but we'll find out, I guess.
Maybe we should just start doing
game guides. We should just make game guides.
We should make game guides.
Yeah, good idea.
We would hate that.
Oh,
We would
yeah.
hate it.
It would be so bad.
But they would be snippy.
There'd be a lot of clapbacks in our guides. Yeah, like, I wonder... What's so weird to me is I want to know the story about, like, they released teaser images for the Sonic design, and immediately the reaction is strong and negative. Like, nobody even began to like these images. And, like, was the movie studio just being like, trust me, once they see it in motion, they'll change their mind? And then, like, they finally put out the trailer and went, oh, they didn't change their mind.
I think it's more like, it'll blow over.
Yeah. Okay. No, there's nothing for that.
Let me see. I'll look.
Or there might be, like, early in the guide, or there's a ghost part. Okay. The 5 Swords of Obedience scattered throughout the game. God, I didn't know there was only 5. That's not many.
I knew that.
Are the most effective way of dealing with ghosts. Each sword can pin a ghost to the ground, stopping even its residual life drain powers, and taking it out of the level indefinitely. There are 2 catches, however. For one, you need to physically beat a ghost in combat to knock it down to the ground before you can use the sword, and then in parentheses, and then you must use it quickly before it rises again. The other catch is that the Swords of Obedience are too rare to waste. It's a hassle, but early in the game, you'll want to return to pinned ghosts and reclaim the swords, freeing the ghost again. Later in the game, however, it's sometimes worth it to permanently leave your swords in particularly troublesome ghosts. But, no It is the official guide. Maybe they weren't allowed to be like...
No, well,
By
there's
the way, this
definitely
doesn't
a
work.
couple.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe Adam Dietz reached his quota on... or just, maybe for some
On
reason
shade.
it wasn't tough for him. Maybe he just got really lucky.
No, impossible.
No, you're right.
Impossible.
Is it possible that, like, the PS2 version of this game, like,
No.
it worked a little better?
No.
No.
I mean, sure, anything's possible. Richard.
I want confirmation
Richard.
from the players of this game in the chat now. Like, these swords are fucking impossible to use. There's Richard at home.
What?
There's Richard at home.
Ah! Oof. Oh, no, sword. Okay.
Two more hits.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Is it that you can't be moving when you use it? You have to hold take your thumb off the stick?
Oh, wow, that's a good point. That might be it. Ugh.
I have been watching the game and I've been watching your hands, and my research suggests that you may want to remove your thumb from the stick when trying to place the sword.
Oh, okay, thank you. I will implement that hot strat at my soonest convenience. Okay, here we go.
Nope. By the way, Kyle, hey! You were whamming on it too. I just want everyone to know, Kyle's not just like, try it, no. Try it again, no.
Oh, I'm going to town
You're
on this
whamming on
bad
it.
boy, yeah. Nah. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Like, this guy actually, even though he's unpredictable, he doesn't seem that hard to avoid, ultimately, really. Except when that happens. Oh, dead. Yeah, this is a waste of time.
Sear says, hey, this seems like it's just a bad game in its second half.
Whoa!
To which I say, what do you mean second half?
I don't know. I think Sear's right. This might not be a good game.
Half of this game might suck. Not sure what word I'd use for the other half, but...
How long have we been doing this?
Hour and 20 minutes.
It feels like it's been so much longer than that.
Oh, really? I guess it was a little longer.
I think the tea kettle's boiling.
Hyacinth says, is it possible to just out-hit this guy, or is the sword necessary?
The sword's necessary.
The ghosts will... you cannot kill the ghosts. They will always show up out of nowhere and try and attack you, and unless you have a medallion, they'll do damage to you just by being near them, unless you pin them to the ground with a sword. So, essentially the solution is run away from them as soon as they show up every time they show up.
Yep.
Or use the sword. I remember when I first learned about the ghosts. I didn't know about the ghosts until one showed up. And you were like, yeah, they can't be killed.
I mean, I think that might have been one of the times where it had been so long since we played the game that you forgot.
Well, there was a point where I didn't know. And I had to have learned it at some point, and I'm pretty sure I didn't learn it before we started the game.
No, yeah. Whatever.
V-Class says, I feel like this game is such a good idea in principle, but so poorly executed.
Yeah.
I'm so far away from principle. Like what even is the principle of this game besides the shit that they shoveled into the disc?
No, I mean, I do
and
like...
that's how you make a game, by the way. You shovel something into a disc, and in this case, it's shit.
Yeah.
It's like the humors. This game had every game has 4 humors, and one of those humors is shit. And this game has a huge shit imbalance.
One of those humors is fetch quests.
Some people, so there's some debate. Some people think fetch quest is part of the shit humor.
Oh, sure, yeah. All right, I think we can do. So after this,
Yeah.
wait.
I guess...
After this, is it it's Apartment World second time, and then it's Room 203, right?
It's building second time. That's what we're on now.
Yeah, and then Apartment World second time. Building World. This is a... Hey, Keith. Welcome to serious horror game Silent Hill 4. Right now we're in Building World second time.
Okay, so here's we have like pages left.
Yeah, we're close.
We're really close.
We'll be free.
At this point, it's like we didn't pin him. We didn't pin this guy, and we're almost out of Building World. So I actually don't know that we're almost out of Building World. I think that we still might be at the beginning of it, but
oh, there are many bees.
Did you go to the shower room?
Have not.
That's the first place you're supposed to go. So we haven't done that yet.
No, you read a thing that was like, first thing, maybe just go press the bottom button, and that's what we did.
Yeah,
right?
that's B12.
Yeah, I went there.
And then it's like, the shower room is free of enemies except for tremors on the wall and white stools in your path. You'll find a billiard ball. So you have been there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't recognize that as a shower.
Alleyways, portable medical kit. You'll notice a volleyball has been left there. Harder spot is the Saint Medallion, which you did spot. Eagle Eye. Look at that. The bar Southfield. Hey, you guys want to head down to the bar Southfield tonight?
Bar Southfield.
Did we get 2 holy candles from Building World?
I think I got 3, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, just from Building World 3?
Yeah,
or second time?
Yeah.
Okay. Continue downstairs to an area that is now guarded by several wheelchairs, then down 3 more flights to Bar Ashfield.
Guarded by several wheelchairs. Serious horror game, yeah.
Don't miss a holy candle at the top of the second staircase.
Holy candle!
Read the later bartender's memo. In room 302, take this opportunity to juggle your inventory. Pick up a red diary. We got that. Don't bother looking out the window.
Excuse me. What is happening right here?
Art.
Wow.
That's what art is. When you return... Did we do the phone number thing?
No.
Why not?
Don't remember.
I don't like that. What is this noise?
I don't know. Yikes! Whoa, a kitty! Kitty, kitty, kitty! Oh, that's a regular ghost. That's not... Kitty, 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 kitty! Kitty, kitty, kitty!
Nice, we got stuffed cat.
Stuffed cat, it me.
Oh, we got a Scottish fold.
Ooh, I love a good Scottish fold.
There's something unethical about those cats.
Yeah, they are, it's like adoption, right? It's like, you weren't supposed to happen like this. Is that what you meant?
I'm not sure. I just know
it's like
that
you're a product of some kind of intense breeding that may or may not have been okay. Come on, you fucking piece of shit. Seriously.
Hey, guess who I am?
Yeah, you're a ghost. You're either a ghost or a really upset Scottish fold. Oh, okay. Where this sure looks like a roof of a thing. Oh, fuck. There's a lot of doggies here. Kind of a few doggies. Oh,
they're rude.
There's
too.
a health drink.
And they'll just wait.
I'm so pissed that the item prompt defaults to no. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, if I don't want it, I can just drop it. Or, actually, maybe that's not true. Wow, this is either a third or a fourth candle. I guess I will take this candle. Fuck off with your bullshit.
You really getting the holy candles is like the second most important thing to beating the game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
It's like beating the game is the most important thing. Healing Eileen.
Okay, bye. Idiot.
The dogs are really aggressive and also not very good at this. We've got to go back to the bar to do the phone number thing.
The bar?
Yeah.
With the billiards? Oh, we have to get the phone number.
Yeah. I mean, I have the phone number right here, but
no, that's shitty.
Did you? I thought that you did that already, though. I thought that you.
Nope.
I mean, that's our mission.
Yep. And what a mission it is.
Oh, I know how to do it. You don't want the number, but do you want the process to get the number?
Yes.
Do you know the old number?
Oh, we look out the window.
Window minute.
Wow, good thing you read that, because I wouldn't have thought of that.
Well, we knew it was on the sign.
I'm like so pissed that this number has actually come back to have a purpose.
Oh, do you think it fucking told us the number like forever ago when we dialed it to see?
Well, no, I think that's the old number, and now they changed the sign, remember?
But like when? When did they change it?
Probably,
Nobody's at that
probably
fucking bar.
when we read that, it's probably when it changed. Don't fold the guide.
Why?
Be gentle with that.
It's a collector's item.
Yeah, exactly.
This does say, by the way, covers PlayStation 2 computer entertainment system. So it is possible that having trouble placing the swords is an Xbox thing.
No way. No way.
Let's see. Can't use Sword of Obedience, Silent Hill, hard, bad.
I remember
stupid.
I remember looking this up and people just being like, "Yeah, it's really hard." I mean, I guess I'll put away her fucking riding crop or her nightstick because she's like not here. Okay, I can't do that. Never mind, I guess.
Okay. You know, sometimes I feel like people being upset about spoilers has like gotten worse in recent years.
Okay.
Maybe that's just a function of being slightly more aware of it, because this person on Neoseeker.
Oh, check out the blood.
Oh, damn.
Good.
This person in 2003. No, this is from 2004. This is from September 04. Someone said, "Can't use my Sword of Obedience against Cynthia's ghost. Help." And then it was explaining like, "Hey, I can't fucking use this sword. Is it broken? How do I do this?"
Uh-huh.
And then the first comment was, "Okay, seriously, work on the damn title, will you? You don't have to be that specific. You're ruining it. Just put help or something like that. But don't go into details." It's like,
God!
You have to use can't use Sword of Obedience against Cynthia's ghost. Is that a fucking spoiler for real?
No.
Yeah, right?
It's certainly not.
They did change the title to "Can't Use Sword of Obedience" (parentheses spoilers).
I guess, yeah. Well, okay. In a world where this game is new and you might actually give a shit about the stuff in it, I can kind of see it a little bit. Maybe it's my hindsight where I'm like,
called a Sword of Obedience.
There's a Cynthia's ghost. Was there maybe something where like we learned about Cynthia and then we learned she was a ghost later? I don't know. It's
no, definitely
stupid.
She was only ever a ghost.
Wait, now we just found a golf club called Driver.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's what woods are. They're drivers.
No. You've got your woods and then you've got Driver.
No?
Yeah. Yep.
What are you talking about?
It says it right there.
Fuck off. Wait, that doesn't even look like a driver. It looks like a... Here.
I think it looks kind of like a driver. They're probably referring to the driver as like the best wood, like the longest distance.
Yeah, I mean,
wood.
it's like the one wood or whatever.
Is one wood isn't the higher one the further one?
No.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I know.
Key items. Ghosts. Item appendix.
Ooh, item appendix. You can take that right out. Don't need that. And this is locked? Yeah. Hey, dick. Fuck you. How about
The
that?
driver is slightly better in all ways than the 3 wood.
Got it. I love the dogs that sound like big cats, though. That's a really good
They sound
touch.
Specifically, they sound like mountain lions.
Yeah. Wow, the 3 wood takes dogs down in one go. Nope. I still love the stepping mechanic. The like you down the enemy and then step on them to take them out. That's a good. But that's just me praising Silent Hill 1 again.
Yeah, basically people are just like, just keep knocking her down. Eventually it'll work.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
One person's trying to justify it by being like, well, it's probably difficult to stick a sword into a ghost.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck off. Hey,
Yeah, sounds
Firefly
like a-
forever. You're a piece of shit.
Oh, the most 2004 of screen names.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad we're finally getting to a point where people are just beginning to admit that Firefly's not that good.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about it, because, like, that show's totally whatever.
Oh, you know what I'm watching?
But
The new Veronica Mars thing came out, and I had never seen the original one.
I have not either.
I mean, I watched.
I've always heard good things.
I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer like 4 years ago or something because I'd never seen it, and I was always like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Veronica Mars is just a version of Buffy that's really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in.
I was just like, how come Buffy is the one that I had always heard about as a show to watch?
Because that's the thing about Veronica Mars, was that no one watched it and then it was canceled.
I guess. Yeah, and then and Buffy was mildly interesting for a few seasons and bad for a few seasons and then ended. It even had a spin-off.
Oh, it sure did.
I never saw any of that. It's not amazing or anything, but it's just like, it's a show in sort of the same genre. Like, teen girl is really good at thing that is for adults, I guess. One of them is detecting, and one of them is monster
vampire hunting.
And they're both from around the same time.
I like Kristen Bell.
Pretty sure. But yeah, just way better. Much more interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else it's better than? It's better than Riverdale.
Ah, okay.
Having much more fun watching Veronica Mars than I do watching Riverdale, a show that only ever makes me angry.
I have not seen, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, those people are assholes, because that show's so frustrating. I mean, I like it. I'm still watching it.
Like, frustrating in that, like, sort of, like, serialized soap opera-y way where it's just, like, compounding the most, like, outlandishly dramatic plot twist kind of things.
Yeah, well, I guess my big problem with Riverdale is that they have these characters that, it's got this plot that is constantly moving forward.
There's a fucking item on this car. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Yeah, I'll take them.
It's got this plot that's constantly moving forward, right? Riverdale does.
Okay.
It's like in that it's like a soap opera in that way, and but the problem is that like, they'll just make any character do anything.
Right. Yeah, I totally know that thing.
Yeah. And so there's no sense of characterization because like at any given episode, it could be an episode where Cheryl is nice and is learning, or an episode where she's horrible.
Right.
And mean,
It's just like whatever they need for the moment, they just slap it on a character.
Right. And there's a couple characters that are pretty much always doing the same sorts of things. Like Jughead pretty much only ever does the Jughead thing, and also he's the best character.
I don't like. I still don't know enough about Archie to know really what the Jughead thing is. Besides liking burgers and being asexual, I guess.
He's like the guy that knows what's going on and is trying to like figure things out.
Look, our shoes walked across.
Oh, that's creepy.
I'm sorry. He's the guy that knows what's going on and what?
He's like the most proactive in trying to solve things.
Okay. No more wall babies.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Oh, have you gone to that new Boston restaurant, Wall Babies?
I thought that the plantains were overdone.
I thought the babies were very tough.
Yeah? They give you a hard time?
Yeah. Gamey. Have you fucking seen the billboards for Wahlburgers, right?
No.
So Wahlburgers, the burger restaurant owned by the
Wahlberg Burgers place.
The Wahlberg brothers. The Wahlberg brothers burgers restaurant. Wahlburgers.
Yeah.
They just have, it's a billboard, three brothers. There's one in the middle who's wearing a chef's outfit and he's got a big smile on his face, and I take it he's
the burgers.
He's the burgers of the Wahlburgers. and then on one side is the one who's not Mark Wahlberg, and then
Donnie Wahlberg?
Sure. And then the other on the left is Mark Wahlberg, and he just like so looks like he could not possibly care less.
Yeah.
Like he's got his arm around his brother, but in that way where it's like
I'm glad to be here.
Arm around his brother, but in that way of almost like I'm just resting my arm on you. Like I'm using you as an armrest.
I know I care about this.
Like again, guy in the middle dressed like a chef, big beaming smile. Mark Wahlberg literally not smiling, just standing there. Looks like he hates his brothers. I'm just like, what is this?
That's just my face. That's just
like you can't even pretend to be excited for your brother's restaurant that you're putting your name on also.
I am excited for you in your restaurant. I said it. In the Christmas card.
You can't just say it in a Christmas card. You have to smile in the picture. Have you heard of smiling? You know what smiling is. The sides of your mouth go up, and it looks happy to
I've done it. I don't just give that away.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's how you make the big bucks.
I flew down here.
What do you want? I'm in front of the camera. So
my mother was the Wahlburgers kids teacher. That's real.
That was just like a really long way to go. Like my mother was the Wahlberg's kids teacher.
The Wahlburgers kid, specifically.
Oh, like the kid of
the hat, the guy with the hat,
the chef guy,
the chef, the burgers,
the burgers of the Wahlburgers, of the New England Wahlburgers.
Vigo's heard about the burger place on a podcast and assumed it was a joke making fun of Boston. No, it's real. One of the Wahlberg brothers has a burger restaurant called Wahlburgers.
Hang on, sorry. It is a joke making fun of Boston, but it's also a real place.
Real, right. Kyle, rate how's my Wahlberg? It's like an 8, right?
Okay, is 10 Mark Wahlberg or is 10 the best impression I've ever heard of Mark Wahlberg?
Can you give me both?
Okay. The latter, I'm gonna say 6 or 7.
7. Okay.
When 10 is actual Mark Wahlberg, but where 10 is the best impression I've heard, I'll give you an 8.
Nice. Is it? Yeah. It's hard to keep his tone, because he does the soft speaking thing. It's hard to keep his tone, but you can overdo the soft. But it's hard to keep the tone. It's easier to go too soft and have the tone than to have both, I guess, is the...
Yeah,
I haven't heard him
doing a high emotion while doing voices and impressions is really hard.
Yeah. Especially because when he's angry, his Boston accent comes out more because it's Boston. Another thing that's both a joke about Boston but also real. And I can't do a Boston accent.
Oh, dude, I forgot. Okay, so I went to the Jordan Jesse Go show in Boston.
Oh, really?
A month or two ago. It was great. I loved it. It was so much fun. And I actually made a joke because you said, like, oh, if anyone's going to Gen Con, I'm going to be at Gen Con. And I was like, if anyone's going to the Jordan Jesse Go show in Boston, I'll be there. And actually somebody did, like, recognize me and was like, are you Kyle from Run Button?
That's funny.
And that was really fun.
That makes sense. I guess if you're going to be recognized anywhere, it would be at another podcast show.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, so there's this part where Jesse does a big pre-written like rant about the clowns in Washington as part of his running bit about the clowns in Washington and whatever. But
this is about the clowns that steal, like, that are in the woods, like the secret clowns that are like trying to take kids.
No. I'm sorry. Our elected representatives in Congress.
Yeah, the clowns are trying to take kids. Nailed it.
But so anyways, this was in a room where the back of the room was a window looking out onto the street.
Right.
And so when he's done with this big long thing where like Jesse's yelling and there's music and all this emotion, Jordan was like, yeah, so I was, we're only going to be in town for like 36 hours and I was worried that it wouldn't allow me to get the quintessential Boston experience. But Jesse, as you were doing that whole bit, I saw a man walk by on the street wearing a Celtics jersey, and then he just turned to us and gave us 2 middle fingers. And then, like, the crowd just lost it. It's like, yep, you just had the Boston experience.
Some guy that likes sports and is angry for no reason. Yeah, that's it.
Where the fuck am I going?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. I'm supposed to get the fucking phone number. I'm donking it over here.
Oh, yeah, I thought that you did. I just assumed that you did that because we were talking about it.
No.
You've just been, like, running in this danger room.
Well, I've been doing things. But they're, like, Silent Hill busy work. Like, I've been putting items in my chest, and I've been clearing out these doggos.
But they're just gonna come back, right?
No,
never.
No, they're gone. Okay. Look at him. Look at that guy.
Yeah,
he's gonna come back.
No, he's not gonna come back.
He's not coming back to shit.
They look like worms. They look like tremors, but with legs. Who else is famous from Boston? Mark Wahlberg sucks. Is there anything that's good?
Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. He sucks. His brother sucks even worse.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't really know. I don't really know anything about Ben Affleck.
You ever feel bad for Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so. Everybody knows.
I guess I shouldn't feel bad for Ben Affleck. Right? That's really weird, huh?
Well, I guess. Well, so the thing, like, like people hate Ben Affleck because he's a bad actor.
He's fine.
Well, he's been in bad movies. I guess that's the thing.
That's the thing. It's like he's been in bad movies. It's like whatever.
People hate his brother because his brother's an actual piece of shit.
Okay. I don't remember anything.
Sexual
about
assault.
It. Boo.
Yeah. And then he won an Oscar that year.
Yeah, sounds pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that people only hate Ben Affleck because he's been in bad movies. He was a joke. But I think it's undeniable that Keanu Reeves is having a moment.
Yeah.
He's had several moments.
And it's kind of weird, right?
Well, I think he's great.
Do you?
Yeah, I've always loved Keanu Reeves.
I don't have anything against him, but he's certainly never stood out to me as like a good actor or anything.
No, I've always been a huge fan.
All right, fine.
And he's just like He's like Nicolas Cage, but he's picked his movies in a way where he's not a fucking joke.
Well, yeah, because he probably doesn't have the financial issues that Nick Cage has.
No, but Nick Cage has always been in weird shit, like seemingly for no reason. But
oh god, the fucking phone number! I'm literally standing in the apartment, being like, "Why am I here?"
But so it's undeniable that Keanu is having. But I guess the thing is, we rewind a little bit.
Okay.
Argo.
Yeah.
Some other stuff.
Fucking good movie.
It's like pretty. It's like a C+, B- maybe.
I thought it was a lot better than that.
It really turned me off how many times they said Argo, fuck yourself, like it was the funniest fucking joke in the world. It drives me crazy. But yeah, otherwise I agree.
Yeah, I heard people saying that around the time movie came out. Like I thought that was a thing people were saying. Or I think you said it. I thought you were making fun of the movie. I didn't know it was really in the movie.
One of the characters in the movie said it as a joke, and all the other characters were like, that joke is hilarious, and they kept saying it.
Well, it sounded like...
It became like their catchphrase.
Because the movie's based on a true story, and it sounded like that must have been a nugget of truth that they just like grabbed onto so hard, like, oh, that's great, we gotta put that in.
I don't think that.
You don't think
just,
so?
Like thought it was hilarious.
But I think that's it. Like, I think they thought it was hilarious, and the fact that it was true made them feel like, well, we can just use it as much as we want.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But it was like someone was like, I can't remember the context, but it's basically like Argo. Well, Argo, fuck yourself. And then John Goodman or whoever, was he in that movie?
Yeah.
John Goodman or whoever was like, ha ha ha, and then they all were just like, hey, Argo, fuck yourself. And then it was like, yeah, we're bonding about the funny thing that we all remember. It was very weird.
So that has to be real. Because it's too stupid to write. It's the thing. It's too stupid to write. It has to be real.
Ben Affleck wrote the screenplay.
Okay.
So it's not too stupid to write. But I'm saying, around that time, he was like in a couple movies that people liked. He directed a movie that people really liked. People really liked that movie.
Yeah.
He directed a movie that people liked. He might have directed 2 movies because he directed The Town, too.
Yes.
He was in The Town. He directed The Town. He was in Argo. He directed Argo.
Another movie that I liked more than most people, I think.
But he missed it. He missed his moment. He never had a moment.
Yeah, what happened?
And so I do sort of feel like
with Keanu Reeves, I'm like, I know people like John Wick, but like, what the fuck?
Well,
did
you see John Wick? Because I haven't seen him yet.
No.
But I always liked him. So as soon as people were like ready to have a Keanu Reeves moment, I was like, oh, I'm there. I'm there for your Keanu Reeves moment.
Sure.
I'm a huge fan. It's like when
I've literally never heard you be as positive about anything as you're being about Keanu Reeves right now.
Well, he hasn't come up. His moment. He's been having his moment. It's been a few years, but he hasn't come up on the show because I haven't been watching John Wick.
Well, I guess the part that was so strange to me is I only heard about this Keanu Reeves moment at E3 when like he came on the stage and everyone lost their minds, and I was like, guys, I knew we were all having like a fun, good time with these John Wick movies, but like I guess I didn't realize the extent to which people were. Did you do the phone thing? Yes.
Did you call the number from the room?
No.
Yeah, go call the number from the room.
I'll do it from a different hole. I gotta find a different hole. Gross.
Someone's a mad cat.
Someone needs some Pepto-Bismol, maybe.
Thanks, Seer, for the heads up that Kyle still didn't do the thing.
I thought the thing was get the number and then go to the billiard room and put in the keypad.
No, because that's the old number.
What?
Yeah, they haven't replaced the sign because Silent Hill is a ghost town with no one in it. So we have to call the old number and it forwards to the new number. Which I do have if you just want.
No, I'm here. I'm right here.
Okay.
I have integrity.
All right.
Here,
Well, I think part of the moment, right? I think there's a two-pronged moment. One of them is Keanu Reeves is leaning into like over-the-top action stuff that like he was doing at the peak of his career. And I think the other prong is that like there was a while where people were like, "Oh, Keanu Reeves is a bad actor." Yeah, there's definitely a time where people are like Keanu Reeves is a bad actor.
There was a lot of time when people said that. That's why I'm so confused about his moment.
But that's the thing. He was never a bad actor. He was acting like that on purpose.
Yeah.
And so I think it was people being like, "Oh, this is the Nick Cage part of it." Where it's like, no, Nick Cage isn't a bad actor. He just acts in a weird way sometimes in some movies.
Yeah.
And that's actually a fun, good thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's not getting any Oscars for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, but he can really fucking act in other movies. And that also is acting.
The new number is 555-4890.
Okay. Why could that not have happened when we typed this number in 100 years ago? Because that was the first thing we did. We saw the number and went, we got to call that number. And then there was like static.
Yeah.
So why would I ever call that number again? I already called it. Nothing happened.
Well, we got the note that said, we've got to change the number and we've got to change the sign. Right?
Yeah, but just still, though.
I still think it's bad. No, we don't need to. We need to enter in
I'm
the last four.
I'm just doing it just to do it.
I bet it's static. Scary monster
fuck
static.
This game. Fuck this game.
I have the number written down here, so you don't need to like remember it or whatever.
I remember it. It's 4890.
It is.
I know.
Kyle, who do you want to have a moment, and or who do you want their moment to end?
Ooh.
Feel free to answer either or both.
You know, I don't like keep up enough with pop culture to like know who's having a moment.
Yeah, I'm shocked that you didn't know Keanu Reeves was having a moment.
I'll say this, nothing against Cardi B, but no fucking idea who Cardi B is, and I wouldn't mind not hearing the name Cardi B anymore.
Musician.
I know.
Singer.
That's all I know.
Sings music. She's got, I think that she's got a thing with, jeez. Well, I'm blanking on the name.
Oh, and just to be clear, I recognize how insanely irrational this is. That I'm literally like, I just keep hearing this name of a person I don't know, and I'm sick of it.
I think she's got a minor beef with Nicki Minaj. I think that's...
Who doesn't?
Right. And I think part of the... I don't know
what? Nicki Minaj could be done. I remember when Nicki Minaj was, like, not well known, and I was like, what a fun person. I'm over it now.
I don't know where the beef came from or what it's about, but I do know that they keep having dueling political endorsements where Nicki Minaj always endorses the worst candidate and then Cardi B endorses the better one.
Great.
So I do like Cardi B for that. I don't know what the beef is, but that's how it comes to me every time I hear about it.
What the fuck am I doing here? Stuff getting wild in the apartment, y'all. We can definitely be done with Silent Hill 4 any minute now.
Here's whose moment I want to be over. Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Done with him.
Yeah, no.
Don't care about him. Don't like those movies.
I never started with him.
Yeah, but a lot of people sure did.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Kill him.
Like...
Kill that guy. Someone kill that guy.
When it comes to
Don't
the
do that.
literal character Captain America in the Marvel movies, like it's never really bothered me that much. Like I've never been like, fuck this character, I hate it so much. But I've never cared about it or liked it even a little bit. So then when I like see a bunch of people out there being like way into Captain America, I'm just like, fucking really?
Well, then he goes out there and he like does his whole like I'm even sort of Captain America in real life too shtick. But the way it manifests is like being nice to fans and like saying that Trump sucks, and it's like okay. You did the easiest thing in the world to do.
I mean, it's not nothing.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's so much better than a Captain America that's like, actually, maybe Trump's pretty good, though.
Yeah, but that's negative.
Yeah, but that, like, I don't know if you've noticed, it's pretty fucking negative out there, my dude.
Yeah, but it's not impressive. Why, like...
No, I'm not impressed. I'm just like, oh, thank God.
His time can be better spent doing other things. I guess do whatever you want, but it's just like... But it's always like, you know, it's like George Takei on Twitter, or like, who's the other fucking one? Mark Hamill. It's like... It's like watching like a toddler do math. Like,
oh, that like they're just way into people being really impressed with them for like having the right opinions
like
about stuff.
They're like 6 years old and doing 2 + 2, and everyone else is like, very good, very good. And it's like, these are adult men with millions and millions of dollars. Like you know, I guess it's nice that they don't like Trump.
Yeah.
But they also aren't like doing much saying why. It's just like, well, you know, he's Trump. Of course he sucks.
I mean, if there's one person who's saying that they suck doesn't need much qualification.
I think he does. I think there's a lot of misunderstanding about why Trump sucks.
Well, yeah, there's that too, I suppose.
Right? You know, the Democrats are always hammering Trump on
nothing,
right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Everyone is hammering Trump on nothing. It would be nice if there was someone being a little more specific.
Yeah.
That's my moment that I wish was over. And I think it's close.
Oh, you know whose moment I wish was over?
Yeah?
Donald Trump.
Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know that he's having a moment. I don't know that he's captured hearts and minds
you
in
don't
that
think
same
being
way.
the president of the United States is a moment?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Like, I don't think Obama... Well, I guess maybe Obama had a moment.
Yes, anyone who's president has a moment.
I
The
don't think
moment
that's
is
true.
the 4 years that they're president.
Well,
that's their moment.
But here's the thing. I have proof, and it's that less than half of the people in the country voted for him.
Okay, well...
He received less votes than anyone in that two-person race.
No, I think we're using the word moment a bit differently. I don't mean moment as being like a purely positive thing.
Oh, no. Moment has to be positive. The moment, having a moment is capturing the hearts and minds of people in a positive way.
Okay. You know who I wish would have a moment?
Who?
Pickle Rick.
Oh, you don't think Pickle Rick's had a moment? I am glad to say that I think Pickle Rick's moment has passed.
That's, still a good episode, though. It's...
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
right.
I'm sure. There's
edited
actually
you out saying this before.
I know. There's a good video.
Not intentionally. It just was the whole rest
Yeah.
of the episode was gone.
There's a good video called like Why You're Wrong About Pickle Rick, and it's good because it works because it's like here's why some people who like Pickle Rick are wrong about liking it, and here's why some people that don't like it are wrong about not liking it. Because it's the thing about that episode is that it's really, really smart, but it's the Rick and Morty thing. It's really, really smart, but most of the people are totally missing the laser that says war is bad is going over their head. 4890, right?
And Pickle Rick is the cool robot.
Exactly. Yes,
yeah.
that is that it is a perfect analogy, just like that. They're like, wow, cool pickle.
I just think it's a lazy and false. It's a false premise. I didn't see the episode, but I know the premise, which is or the loose premise is that he doesn't want to go to therapy,
Right.
and so he turns himself into a pickle.
Yeah.
But he turns himself into a talking pickle, thus making it actually easier to take him to therapy. And
kinda.
there are much better ways to not go to therapy, one of which would be disappearing, a thing that he knows how to do. False premise.
Okay. Yes, you're right. I guess Rick and Morty does not. One episode of Rick and Morty doesn't have an airtight
If he's
premise.
so fucking smart, he should know that if you're a pickle, I could just grab you and take you to therapy, especially if you're a talking pickle.
Yeah. No, I mean, just it's a.
And I want credit for that. I've never ever heard anybody say this. This is this is an original criticism of Pickle Rick.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm giving you this one. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
But I will say, though, also part of the episode is that, like, his daughter, who he's supposed to go to therapy with, is, like, not fooled at all by this. She kind of pulls, like, a fine, if you don't want to go to therapy, then just don't, then. It's kind of that thing.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of part of his whole thing is it's like he's like doing backflips to not have to do this thing, and it's like, no one's gonna make you do it. This thing is supposed to be for you.
These bugs are they're really bugging you.
Oh, I was thinking like, oh, we just gotta put the code in the thing and then be done. But I feel like
I'm done.
I feel like I'm gonna get to the bottom of the staircase and like building world is gonna be done.
Maybe you should say that for next time, though, because we might get sidetracked into.
Well, you don't want. Oh, never mind. Because I'm gonna go to this door and it's gonna be like, my guy, you can't leave without Eileen. Can't leave without your buddy Superfly.
Where is Eileen?
Exactly. Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to that billiard room, jump out the hole, save that game.
Damn. A lot of stairs.
A lot of stairs.
Yeah.
We need stare into the abyss.
Stairs into the abyss.
Yeah, stairs into the abyss.
Wow, this is a lot of stairs.
This is a lot of stairs. That's the name of this episode. Just for whichever of us edits this, just remember to name this episode Stairs into the Abyss.
Or alternative title. Wow, that's a lot of stairs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stairs into the abyss, comma, or wow, that's a lot of stairs.
Wow, that's a lot of stairs.
What time is it? It's nice to finally be recording on a day when I don't have to work the next day.
Do we usually?
Because we always record on Sundays, and I usually always
Saturday,
work on Mondays.
But you have been working Sundays.
Working
right?
Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, which is why we've been recording Sundays.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of always did that before because you used to work many Saturdays.
That's true. But
what are you working?
No. I'm looking for another job. I took a few months of not having a day job.
Must be nice.
It was nice in some ways and not so nice in others. It was nice that I didn't have to go to a stupid job and make not enough money there.
Yep.
But it was not nice in that I don't have any money.
Any money, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's that'll get you.
But
oh,
Isaac's working, and I spent a lot of our relationship having 2 jobs while he
Yeah.
hasn't had a job.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, no, you owe
You're
me.
yeah, like I'm
this
I'm
money.
taking this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. All right, that's Silent Hill,
That's Silent Hill.
and we could squeak out another play session of Silent Hill 4 before the Nightmare Barn, right?
No. Nope.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let's
Oh yeah, because like if we're literally like this is the Silent Hill day, we'll play this for 6 hours if we have to. Like that's plenty. Because we really
This
just
is it.
yeah.
This is
Because
it. That's-
oh wow,
That's Silent Hill.
yeah, that's not much. All right, yeah. Well, we come back next time to
9 pages of guide.
when we go back to the Nightmare Bar.
We're gonna have to remember to bring the guide.
Oh, we're gonna bring the guide.
Unless we forget the guide, we're going to have to remember to not forget the guide. Mark my words, we'll have the guide. It'll be nice because that'll either not come back up again or we'll forget the guide and it'll be a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go out! Is that how
Fun.
many ghosts we've seen?
Yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Or is this gonna be the 21? Or is there gonna be 3 more?
I think there's going to be 3 more. That's 18. It's 18 handprints.
18 handprints. Ah.